Every single year without fail, this happens. I go Black Friday shopping, spend a whole weekend with my sister-in-law, just handing over money, 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 money. And it's like spending money is like running or falling down a hill. It's hard to stop. So here are 5 tips from personal experience on how to stop a spending snowball once it starts. I know the rules. Once the envelope is empty, you gotta quit spending money. Now my envelopes are empty and I picked out a ton of cute Christmas clothes, and spring and winter clothes with some of my Christmas money that Vince and Beth are gonna give me for the holidays, and a ton of stuff. And yet, more than I need, really. I got a ton of stuff, especially clothes, while I was out shopping. And yet, when I got back home on Sunday night, I somehow found myself at oldnavy.com. Just because I knew they were also having a sale. And I know that on Cyber Monday, everybody's going to be having sales, and it's so easy to get into that mode where you're just spending and spending and spending and spending, especially if you're frugal, and especially if you're not used to giving out a bunch of money. It can be so hard to stop. I had to practically slap myself out of it. You are getting so much stuff for Christmas. Why do you need more clothes right now? Is it just because there's a big 40% off deal on Old Navy? Does that make it so you need more clothes than if there wasn't? No, there doesn't. So I close my computer and I put it away. All right. Other than closing your computer and put it away, I do have 5 tips on how to stop a spending snowball, because I know I can't be the only one that has a bit of a Black Friday hangover and has to shut it down because I'm out of money, don't want to bust my budget. I'm done. I've done all my Christmas shopping for everybody. I know everyone's not there yet, but you can still get into the mode of where you are just shopping like crazy. And you can also get into the mode of where you're supposed to be shopping for somebody else and you end up shopping for you. So, way number 1 to stop the spending snowball. 1, throw yourself into non-spending activities like work. December is going to be a busy month for everyone. Well, pretty much everyone. If you work in any kind of office job or in a whole lot of places, things are going to get busier. Retail especially. Anything that you can do now to facilitate easiness down the road. For instance, I, working in a newspaper, can be working on stories to bank that I can pull out when things get cray. This may not apply to all jobs, but I'm sure there are things that you can do that are going to make your life a little bit easier as the holiday season approaches and things either get crazy for you or you're going to start to check out and not be so mentally present because you're planning Christmas. So, all right, number two, start wrapping presents. I am actually sitting at my kitchen table in my dining room, and all of Beth's Christmas presents are just beyond the camera tripod, and I would have so much fun wrapping those right now. So not only is that going to kind of let you retouch everything that you got to buy and get a little bit of that rush of buying things back, it's a chore that you can tick off your list. So you're not wrapping presents on Christmas Eve. You can go ahead and get them wrapped, get them ready, and get that chore away from you. And that will also help you stop spending because you're re-experiencing the purchases that you've already made. All right, number 3, balance your budget. This never ever fails to reality check me when I reconcile everything within my budget and I can see exactly how close to the edge I am. It just tells me, that's what a budget's supposed to do. It's to tell you, hey, you're done. And when I reconcile my banking account with my budget and I know that everything is just gone and anything else that I purchase, hi, Roro. I know she missed me. I missed her too. And anything else that I purchase, I'm then going to have to do some serious budget surgery to make it fit, or I'm just gonna bust, and then I'm gonna have to take that money out of debt repayment or savings or something, and it's just not worth it once I'm in the spreadsheet. And I don't wanna have to do any of that. It helps me shut it down. All right, number 4, be grateful for what you have. This is a time of consumerism and more and gimme, wanna. And sometimes you have to stop yourself and do a mental list of things that you are grateful for, things, or a physical list of things that you maybe don't need in your home. We all make Christmas lists, a lot of us do at least, of things that you'd like for the holidays or things that you'd like to fix. And that's a good tool in doing Black Friday shopping, because then you're not buying things that you don't really need just because it's shiny. But then after all the money's spent and you still have stuff on the list, it can be very tempting to go back and go, oh, but I do really need that. But do you really? Do a list of things that you are thankful for, and it might help shock you out of that shopping mindset. All right, and finally, number 5. If you are still tempted to go shopping, tell yourself that you can buy that thing after Christmas is over. Put yourself on a little spending hold, because there's a lot of stuff happening, and if there's something that you want and it's kind of it can wait. It can probably wait until January. And in that case, it might be a good opportunity. If you still want it in January, you might have money from Christmas that someone's giving you, or you might have a gift that you can return in exchange for that item, or get the money to then pay for that item. Either way, just tell yourself, pause, wait a minute, and giving yourself a date where if you still want it, you can find a way to work that item into your budget. But not today, can be a huge help. And you probably won't want it then. You'll be fresh off of Christmas. You'll probably have some new stuff that people have given you and you're really enjoying. And that thing that you saw that you were temporarily enamored with will be the last thing on your radar. Don't put it in a shopping cart. Don't bookmark it. You can write it down somewhere if you want, but stick it somewhere where you might not even remember it after Christmas. But tell yourself, okay, I can have this if I want, but I have to wait until after Christmas is over. So those are 5 ways to shock yourself out of a spending snowball. Have you ever experienced this? Am I a weird one? I don't think I am. I think a lot of people have probably experienced this, like, I'm spending so much money and I'm getting all these things. I have shiny things. I want more. And you got to tell yourself no, especially when the envelope is empty. I'll see you soon. Bye.